Fresh off of just watching the Superman tickets are on sale now trailer, I got some thoughts. Let's talk about this trailer real quick. First off, in regards to things that stand out to me, this felt very much like a Lex Luthor heavy trailer in a sense of really getting us a perspective on how he really feels about the Man of Steel in here. Great dialogue that I think really showcases Lex Luthor's issues that he has with Superman in the sense of just really the animosity that he really has towards the idea of him being not only an alien from another planet, but the love and attention that he winds up getting from the people of Metropolis. The idea of them siding with him automatically making them an enemy as well, in the sense that if they are collateral damage, well, to hell with them. They chose him sort of over me sort of mindset. The idea that he's willing to not only take out Lois, that reporter that you hang out with, or, who raised you, I'll kill them too, sort of thing, really just goes to show you how much off the deep end Lex Luthor truly is. I would assume that they have probably maybe met face to face before, but the trailer kind of implies that maybe they necessarily haven't. And Lex Luthor is really doing everything that he can to provoke that meeting between the two of them, whether that's him going to the Fortress of Solitude that he breaks in, which I still ask to this day, how does this man even get into the fortress, right? Like, there's got to be something that Lex has created, whether it's that Ultraman that he's referring to that gives him sort of that access to the fortress. Maybe he's a clone that uses a Superman DNA, which accesses it. I have no idea, but I did love the idea that this is really the first trailer where we get to see more dialogue from Lex, to see how Nicholas Holt's going to be delivering it, how he's going to be playing this particular character. And we even get a little bit of a pushback from Superman in his dialogue, in a sense of, no matter what you do to me, you'll never get away with it, Lex, sort of thing. I can't remember the line exactly, but it really feels like it's ripped out of the comic book pages, to be honest with you. And so I am interested to kind of see how that dialogue is fleshed out as the rest of this movie certainly goes on. We do have some really great new flying sequences in here that look incredible, whether that's him, dodging out of the kaiju's fire, or even towards the end when he's like, eyes up here, big guy, and he flies up, and then, it's like tickets on sale now as he's flying towards the screen. Some really unique sort of camera angles, wide angle lenses being utilized here too. That's going to make the flying sequences look incredibly dynamic. There was even like a smaller TV spot that I saw before this trailer wind up dropping, where he's flying towards the camera and his face is really enlarged in it. But he like pushes off with his arms and like flies past the camera. It looks great. It looks great. And I know that he's kind of been playing and testing out the idea of wide angle lenses and flying sequences ever since Guardians of the Galaxy with Adam Warlock, and then even using influences from Top Gun Maverick and things like that to really inject a new level of flying when it comes to Superman. So I'm really eager to kind of see what that looks like. Also, some brand new action sequences. The slow-mo of him punching the dude in the mouth and his teeth flying out and hitting the screen before he zooms past one goes to show you just Superman's speed, and the idea that the camera legit has to slow down for us to kind of see his actions, I think is brilliant. But just again, not only creative in the flying, but the creative in the action too. The heat vision and circles as he spins around, shooting everybody down. I mean, breathtaking to certainly watch. But what I really enjoyed about this trailer too was a lot of this stuff is scenes that we've seen already, just elongated or brief moments that might certainly take place that don't necessarily take away from the overall movie. I feel like we've seen a little bit of literally like the first act of the movie, and then maybe a little bit of the final act of the movie in regards to action, with really little kind of in between, if you will, in regards to dialogue, setup, and things like that. So I really don't still have no idea what's happening in the movie, but I will say that if there is anything that's telling in this trailer, a beautiful shot of seeing Metropolis literally open up and crack open from the inside. And that looks pretty great. It looks like whether he's in a pocket dimension or they open up one underneath Metropolis, it looks like maybe it's becoming unstable, and that's what's kind of causing the division in the land or underneath Metropolis and things like that. Maybe it's a portal that they have to close. I really have no idea, but it looks epic in scale, and I can see why he would need the help of somebody like the Justice Gang to kind of get involved a little bit more in here. Cameos, the confrontation and the face off between him and Guy Gardner continues to really be heavily influenced from the comic books, and Guy Gardner's just personality, in the sense that he thinks he could match toe to toe with Superman. It's just that arrogance and confidence that he certainly has in himself, where he might overstep at times. But it's cool to kind of see the friction and maybe the type of personality that those two certainly have with one another. So I thought that was a really great addition. And finally, like one of the lines from Mr. Terrific in here, and says, "Hey, quit messing around," sort of thing, giving a little bit of attitude, a little bit of style to Mr. Terrific. Also, really cool shot of him sitting on his chair as he sets out his T-spheres. We get another shot of the Mr. Terrific spacecraft, but this time with Lois along with Jimmy and even Perry getting involved in the action a little bit. I did see somebody say the idea of seeing Lois fly the ship kind of took them out of it a little bit, felt a little bit unrealistic. I don't know if that's unrealistic to me, and I only say that because, again, this isn't like they haven't met other superheroes before. Like, I can see Lois Lane being the type that has got involved in other battles or other big things that have happened, and she's probably picked up a thing or two from the superheroes that she's kind of been involved in, or been involved with and been around for quite some time, sort of thing. So and plus, I think Lois Lane is the type of person that could pick something up rather easy and learn, just based off of her being the reporter type that she certainly is. But regardless, great new images, not enough to give too much away. There is some enemy or somebody that I'm trying to figure out who Superman is certainly facing off against, whether that be other metahumans or another big bad that they certainly haven't shown us yet. That I certainly don't know. But from first impressions, man, this is everything that I want to see. This is not only Silver Age sort of Superman from the comics being brought to life, but this just feels like not the Adventures of Superman, but the classic Superman animated series that we got back in like the 90s from like Bruce Timm and them and whatnot. So just really jumping into the comic sci-fi sort of aspects of a superhero film, and it doesn't seem as though James Gunn is going to shy away from that at all. So really interesting dialogue from both Lex especially and Superman, and some great new images in here with incredible music to go ahead and see this. And if anything, there is something just special about the trailers highlighting the lives that Superman is saving, whether it's a falling building that he's trying to hold up to kind of save one more person from under the rubble, or whatever the case may be. Superman always going out of his way to keep the people around him in mind first, and saving as many people as he possibly can. Something's going down in Metropolis, and I cannot wait to see it. If you haven't gotten your tickets yet, please go ahead and do. Look, these are simply my A+ opinions. I want to know yours. What did you guys think about this trailer? Please let your thoughts be known in the comment section box below. But until then, do me a big favor, as always, guys, take care of yourselves, take care of each other, and keep it A+. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.